matter what date it is on Kruse Control, but it could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, any day of the week. There's always one thing going down, everybody. You know what that is. Come on. Y'all know it. You love it. It's a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first thing I'll talk about is Kaos, because Kaos was canceled over on Netflix, and I am just over the moon, upset about this, guys. I love this show, and I was bragging about this show. Give Jeff Goldblum a chance to be your Zeus, and unfortunately, Netflix said no after one season, and Jeff Goldblum put a whole thing on Instagram, just upset about the whole thing. Oh yeah, Pepe is here too. I forgot about Pepe. He's angry queen. He's here, but Jeff Goldblum just very upset about this whole thing. I get it because it was a great show. Greek mythology in the modern days. It was a lot of fun. I think they did a great job of that first season, but unfortunately it is gone, and it bums me out because you'll cancel a show like this, but you'll greenlight this show right here, this Christmas show that means nothing to me. Now, if you guys didn't see this trailer, this new Christmas show came out, and it's got Jesse, or it's got I was gonna say Jesse Eisenberg. It's got Michael Cera. I'm going blank on his name too. And honestly, it looks like it was shot like in the 80s, but was brought out now, and it looks like it was supposed to be out that time.
That was deliberate, Brian.
Yeah, but it looked like it was honestly shot like on a cell phone or something like that. Like it's like this Christmas Eve movie. I'm like, why is this even happening? You've watched the trailer for this Christmas Eve in Miller's Point. It looks horrible to me. Like it looks like they were like gonna give to a joke, and we eventually get to something good for this trailer. And then it was just like nothing happens. And the trailer ends, and I'm like, great. I don't want to watch this. So maybe people love it. I don't know, but I don't think this is going to save Christmas. And I'm happy that Scientology is not stealing Christmas from the Muppets, because the Muppets will not be sold to Scientology, everybody. They will not be sold to Scientology. Round of applause for that. And this is their lot. Now, this is one of the oldest lots in Hollywood off La Brea, located. The studio is like one of the beginnings of the Muppets, and there was a whole thing going on that Scientology is going to buy it and do their own probably do their own Scientology films. They do a lot of those out here. But the Henson family came forward and said, nope, this is not happening. This is a lie, don't believe it. So Kermit will be okay. Kermit will be okay, everybody. He's not going to get beamed up by Zunu today. Not going to happen. If he did, I would be fine with that. It'd be fine. It'd be cool, you know, but he's not going to get canceled. We're not going to get rid of that. But something we are getting rid of is JT's new tour, a couple dates at least, because JT has canceled a bunch of tour dates because he's injured. He doesn't say what he's injured with, but he's just injured with some weird injury. And he's like, guys, I'm so sorry to postpone tonight's show. I have an injury. It's preventing me from performing. And my question is, what's your injury, JT? We know you already had some problems with this tour before. You canceled a bunch of stuff. You had the DUI. Are you drinking again, man? Are you just drinking? You drinking and driving? You can't make it to the show because you're drunk? I don't know. But please, man, be responsible.
He hurt his ego.
And take care of your fans. I love JT. I just think that honestly, whatever's going on with him, there's a lot of stuff with this drama with this tour, and there's something bad happening here. So sorry, guys, not happening. Don't blame JT, and don't blame James Gunn for the Joker mishap, because he says it's not my fault. He was not involved in this at all. It's the executives. They did Joker 2. He had nothing to do with this before his time. So all the fans that are getting mad at James Gunn, be like, don't blame him. He is the head of DC, but he is not the reason for Joker to fail at the box office. He had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it at all. We'll talk about Joker a little bit more later, because there's more stuff happening with that. Even like Christopher Nolan was involved with Joker, guys. Christopher Nolan actually stopped Joker 1 from having a different kind of ending. And I'm going to get into that in a second, but Nolan has a new movie coming out too with Matt Damon for Universal, his first one since Oppenheimer, coming out July 17th, 2026. No name, no premise, nothing like that. I guess I'm going to go see it because I watch everything Nolan does. I'm excited to see what Nolan brings to the big screen. But he also was very involved with Joker 1. And he said that they couldn't carve a smile into the Joker's face with a knife because that was Heath Ledger's thing. So they didn't do it for that one. But I guess because he's been on WB's pocket for a while, they didn't care about the second one, because we did see what happened there. So a lot of deep cuts into that actor's face to make a new Joker. And I just think it failed for a reason. We'll talk about that more. But speaking of deep cuts, Super Mario Brothers 2 has a lot of deep cuts, they're saying. A lot of different characters you haven't seen ever on film or in the games. Little, characters that you just don't see that generally from Mario. They're secret characters. They're hidden characters. They're villains and deep cut characters. I'm wondering, will Wart be in here from Super Mario 2? What do you think, Mike? Will Wart be here? Hopefully he is. But they have started shooting Super Mario Brothers 2.
He'll have to be, man. I mean, he's a main antagonist.
Make him in this. But they are shooting with this right now. The first $100 million made $1 billion, so it did so fantastic that, of course, the second one's moving forward. It's going to be bigger, grander, and they're going to a new, different area of the Super Mario world. They're not saying this is Mario 2 or a spin-off, but all the characters are coming back, and I'm excited to see what that brings. Someone who's not coming back, we know he won't come back, is Diddy, everybody. I still want to know, did he do it? I don't know. Did he do it? I don't know. But Diddy is got a lot more problems. Update on the Diddy watch, everybody, because when it comes down what's been going on for Diddy lately, a third attempt's happening now to get him out of jail. His lawyer's pushing this forward, and they're trying to get him out of jail and get bond. So they're saying no, of course, over and over again, but he's actually putting up his house, $50 million bond, and a lot more things like, hey, let me go home and sit with the bracelet around my ankle and be fine. And he's actually accusing the government of playing fast and loose with the evidence when it comes to the claims of obstruction of justice and witness tampering on his part. So he's saying because it's happening, he's going to another court, try to get himself free, at least for the time being until his trial. I don't think it's going to work, guys. I don't think it's going to work. But I tell you what, something that's interesting is that actually the family of Tupac has hired Alex Shapiro to actually look into Diddy too, to find out if Diddy hired somebody to kill Tupac. So because of that, before now you get the problem with all the sexual assault stuff, with again everything that's happening with Diddy. Now he might actually have Tupac's murder on his plate too, on top of all this. Diddy's just done, everybody. He just really is. And a rapper came out, Jaguar Wright, tried to say that Jay-Z's involved with this whole thing too. He was on Piers Morgan. That got shut down. Piers had to apologize. And of course, that was just a bad lie. And there'll be a lot of allegations coming forward with the shift through all of it. But Diddy is in a bad spot, if you ask me. He's not coming back. But I tell you what, everybody was having sex at Diddy's parties, except Michael Jackson, because apparently Michael Jackson lost his virginity to his wife, everybody. So I don't know why I even talk about this, but that's what happened. Lisa Marie came forward and said that they were actually, his first was her. I don't even know how you go into this. But okay.
It's cute. Great. It's cute. It's nice.
It's a nice thing,
Mike. For them. They were married.
It's nice. And the thing is, too, he was coming forward that he was a couple dates with Brooke Shields, with Tatum O'Neal, and also with Madonna for a second, but nothing happened until he met her, and they were definitely doing that before they got married. But that's good for them. Happy for Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. They had a great time when they were together.
Michael Jackson said that at the time. As soon as he had sex, he's like, she took my virginity. Like, I remember that.
But I think it comes down to like her actually saying it though, Lexi too. And now he's in of course the press so much now with the new movie coming out that she's talking about this. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. But marriages are tough, guys. Ask Ye over there, because Kanye right now, there were rumors that him and his and Bianca Censori were going to break up, and they actually told their friends and their family they were done, and then they were found again kissing and making out and all this stuff again. So they're fine. Have you heard anything about this? On the Ye spectrum, Ye's okay. Ye all day. He's very happy. They won't have to hire a housemaid to take care of their marriage, because a housemaid is coming forward with Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. And this premise actually sounds very interesting to me. The housemaid, of course, a wife and a husband. The wife hires a housemaid to come in because the husband's been actually torturing her for years and tying her up in the attic, and she wants to get free, so she hires a sensual housemaid to kind of seduce the husband. And when the husband is seduced, she bolts out there, and then the housemaid actually is apparently freshly out of the jail and ends up torturing him and killing him. So a very interesting premise. I think it sounds fantastic. These two are great. I want to see who's going to be cast as the male lead. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.